false advertising for me.
It's because they.
Yay! Alrighty. So as you can see, we've got Blender rendered up. Ooh, spooky. So, let me check my render list. Who are we gonna render today? I like how I named all these, like, FBX this, FBX that. I probably should have renamed them into something else, to be honest. No, let's do Spider Ivy. Let me open up my Unity. Oh, wait, I don't even have Unity installed, do I? Oh, man. I mean, let's see if this is the right one. Set up this feed here. Fuck off, cube. Spider. So you might be asking, what are we gonna do? My right ear head is like full, so it feels weird. There we go, that's a bit better. Alrighty, so Spider Ivy, we have to go to my texture tab. I have no idea where I put all my textures. Maybe a new folder. I'm not very good at naming things. I just named the blue. Oh, here we go, Ivy. Yeah. All right. Like here, we're not gonna be animated. There we go. This in the roughness. Dear God, it's rough as shit. Oh my God. Look at that latex. Look at that. Dear God. What have I done? I wonder why it looks better, even though I don't understand why it looks. Maybe it's to do with the reference map. Not the reference, normal map. Maybe that's it. No, it's still shiny as fuck. What? Oh man, what was I thinking? Why is she so shiny? This is actually an easy fix though. I could fix this. Okay, maybe this might not be the easiest fix in the world. Might have lied. But we play ball. Alright. Here's how we're gonna do this. Just gonna select all the black. Because it's only her black bits that are way too shiny. Like, maybe I fucked up there or something when I was making this. Or maybe because I was using toon shaders, it looks different. But I can't do a toon shader. I mean, well, I can actually. I have a toon shader. Let's mix and match. Let's see how this goes first. Then we add a white barrier, a white shape. You guys can't see any of this because it is on my other monitor. We're just selecting the webs because I do want the webs to look incredibly metallic or rough. So we're still selecting the webs. I'm gonna keep those very rough and shiny, except the body. There we go. I'm a magician. Let me overlay it. Not that white. That should be enough. Alright. Then we go over here. Oh, wait, it's a non-color. Maybe I'm just stupid. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm just stupid. Whoopsie daisy. That's on me, folks. That's on me. It's my fault. That's my fault. Embarrassing, oh my god. Is what it is, though. Let me just... grab the... Because we're gonna try and edit the normal map a little. This would be much easier if I had Substance Painter again, but Adobe's a bitch. Everybody hates Adobe. And you should hate Adobe too. Let it be known. Art programs that you have to pay for in subscription model, you should hate them. You should want them dead. Especially when they do the bullshit that is a cancellation fee. Cancellation fees should be illegal. And I think they actually are. It's just... who cares? I care. I care. I care. You viewer, I care. Let's see if this works with what I'm doing. From my understanding, if I do this, it'll make it pop up more. That's just a theory. Oh wait, I should probably just make it purple. I don't know much about normal mapping. I've never done normal mapping myself. It's never been one of my things. But hell, if this works. It'll be amazing. I notice no difference. Let's set the strength to 10. I mean, they don't look raised. They look the opposite of raised, so maybe it's darker that I have to go for. Let's see. Hell. I ain't got a clue of how this works, really. So we're just gonna try everything. Fuck off, Metabang Cloud Service. Nobody uses you and nobody enjoys using you. You are a pitiful existence. It's certainly different. Let's try this version. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, and these are the eyeballs. just do this. There we go. Really metallic looking eyes. Alrighty. Next thing we do, I have to find my shader. Here we go. Don't worry about don't worry about that. Don't worry about those behind. We're just gonna try out different things. Alrighty. So we're gonna be mixing shaders here for her. Using this principled. Has this ever worked? Sometimes. Only sometimes. We'll need a couple mix shaders. So this is a painter shader. It's very unique, very cool, very nice. I have no idea how they do the outline. Dead ass with you. In Unity, I have a little shader that does the outlines for me. Not the case for this one. So here we have this. This is a painterly. We'll drag it here. Then we'll drag this one here, and we'll drag that. See how it looks. Looks interesting, to say the least. Definitely improve it. I wonder what happens if I plug this here. Not the worst in the world, I'll be honest. Next, what we do is pretty simple. I'm gonna grab this toon shader. We're also gonna put it in here. Wrong one. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this. It'll work with me, it won't. Okay. I'm gonna put this and this. Delete that. And then we're also gonna put it in here. And then in here. And then that in there. Let's see how it looks. Dear God, I've created a monster. What have I done? Oh, it's the Fresnel. Right, it's Fresnel. No, it's not the Fresnel. It's the highlights? Oh, it's the highlights. Oh, it's because of the lights. Oh. Man, I'd like for it to be colored. And it's not looking too bad now. This is not totally accurate to the character, but it is as accurate as I can get. Let's turn off all these. We just have this light right here. It's a point light. Let's do instead a spotlight. Turn all these back on. So we need this guy. Right here. for this. And then another mix shader. As you can see, it did not work too well. So we have to do a bit of editing. Base color, that. Fresnel that. Hair highlights. We'll do gold. Sure, why not? So we see here with the highlights, they're a bit sharp, a bit too big. Meh, honestly, it's not the worst, it's not the best. We got it. A somewhat toon and whatnot shader. And of course, if we add a light probe of a sphere right here. Make sure I have turned on ray tracing. Well, actually, it wouldn't change much yet. Let's add a city background. Any cities? Any cities? Any cities? I have a pool. I don't want a pool. Let's go into my handy dandy 5 fucking gigabyte. Not gigabyte, it's more like 100 gigabytes of Blender. Still not seeing a city. Uh-oh. This one might actually work. Alrighty, we have our character. They're a bit big. So what do? We downsize them just a tad. I would like a busier city, but this should be fine. We can put them on a wall right here. Have them sort of lean over. I'm gonna have them on the street lamp. Stop hiding objects. If I wanted you to hide an object, I'd press the right button, but I am pressing the right button. It's just my fingers are moving it. So bleh. Fuck. I haven't done the converse yet. Shit. It's okay, whatever. Then we press Control-Alt-0 for the camera. And there we go, the camera's here. Now, bad thing. We already have some lights. Let's turn off our light. We have a sphere here. Let's take this sphere, put it over to her. Now here comes the hard part. Posing. Look at that. That's rough. But with the power of Grayskull, that will be done. Let's not do a X-axis mirror anymore. This rig is very funky. This rig is very funky, actually. Dear God. It's only good for rotating. This is okay. All we need to do is just maneuver her around. This is easy. I was a VR chat developer for many years. I can do this. And we rise her up a bit. That did nothing! What's the point of having toe bones if your toe bones don't move anything? We have to position her more. No, I just want to move her body. Oh. What is with you? This rig is so funky. I don't like it. Oh, I see. It's not attached. Fair enough. Fair enough. Please at least move this correctly. Oh, no. Oh, man. This rig was not meant for this. It's okay. We'll figure it out. See, we're already getting somewhere. It's so stiff. Oh my god, I hate how stiff it is. Oh my god, it's so stiff. It's so stiff. I forgot how, like, bad VR chat models are for anything other than VR chat. If you want to make, like, Blender shit with a VR chat model, best of fucking luck. Because, holy... This is... so stiff. It is painfully stiff. She doesn't bend at all. I can't even imagine doing the fingers. That's not how my hands work. Maybe I'll just cut it so, like, you can't see the fingers? No, that would be cool. I mean, look at how stiff that looks. The amount of stiffness. And we're on the rendering thing, so... maybe I should... Let's remove all of the fun stuff, because I think it's affecting it a lot. Yeah, that just looks a lot better. X-ray not available. Oh, yeah. God, it's so stiff. I hate it. I hate how stiff it looks. It's like there's no life in the rig whatsoever. And I can't even, like, bend it out because it stretches. I'm, like, doing my best here to make this rig seem more lively. But my god. It's not. It's so not. Maybe I should just make my own rig of it. With Rigify or something. I don't even know how to use Rigify. Oh my god! It's fine, they can't see it. As long as they can't see it. Dear God, they can see it. Just use the darkness of the... Just use the darkness to hide the imperfection. Because my God, is it imperfect. This looks like such a fucking horrible pose. Oh my God. It looks so lifeless and stiff. People paid money for the rigs. I found a free download online of him, and I just used that. And I even still had to fix them. People pay money for this. They pay money. Actual cash. And these rigs are trash. Like, okay, yeah, they're good for VR chat. But my God, man, couldn't you, like... put some more? I get it. VR chat, it's VR chat, but... I pay money for something, I kind of want my money's worth, you know? Like, if I pay money for a VR chat model, I kind of want the ability to, mess with it. And they gave us the textures and the FBX, so we can mess with it and make other VR chat models. But I'd like the... and yeah, I'm lazy, and I could make my own rig. Easily. Not easily. Making rigs is hard. But I could. I'm doing a whole lot of complaining when there is a solution. I'm just lazy. And I don't want to go through that hell. Because making rigs is hell. That is its own job. A rigger... God, I hate saying that. Riggers... I don't like saying that name, but it's their name. Those who rig... they... call them boners. Boners is a funny name for them. Boner. Hey guys, look, it's boner. Oh my God, it's stiff! It's so stiff! No amount of bending is changing just how stiff this is. I'm doing my best here to give it some life. To breathe some life into it. But holy shit. Is this lifeless? Maybe I'm expecting too much out of a VR chat model. Maybe that's on me. You know, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe VR chat should just... Maybe VR chat deserves its own personal hell. Maybe VR chat should just die already. I don't actually believe that. I think VR chat has a lot of potential to be a really cool place if they treated minors like people that need to be protected and not a natural resource that needs to be dried up. That's kind of weird to say, but it's also the truth. VR chat and minors go together like Roblox and pedophiles. In fact, Roblox is just VR chat. They are the same beast, the same Leviathan. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. As for the Converse... Ah, jeez. What do I do for the Converse? What is the other Converse? What's the other one? Or just copy and paste. You know, that's what a man does. They just copy and paste. When they know that this ain't shit, they copy and paste. 'Cause that's what heroes do. What light is keeping these things up? All right. Fuck, I can't find it. You know, I'm sure it's in my actual sources. This bad boy. We're gonna add what's called volumetrics. It's actually the fun part of everything. The lighting. Maybe it might just be easier to do fog. In order to do that, we go to our asset browser. Fog. There. Add some fog there. We should turn that light down a bit. It's a bit bright. $50. Let's do 20. Alright, then we're gonna add another light. We're gonna shift D. I'm gonna flip one over to her. Very simple like that. Drag it very far away. Alright. This seems like a pretty good one. Alright, next thing we do, go here. Give it some more volume. Then, go to the camera. At a depth of field, I'm going to focus on the body. Now let's see how this is going to look when we just put it through hell. Oh, that's interesting. I'm seeing no difference whatsoever. Now there's obviously a difference. A minor depth of field like this is good. It adds the importance of the character onto it. Let's make it a bit darker. So this is this. Make it a bit... There we go. Lighting can make even the worst of rigs and placements look a bit cooler. Even though this is objectively really bad. Next we go to a compositor. My favorite thing on earth. Sorry about that. We're first gonna save, name it fucking Ivy Render. Actually gonna open up another Blender program that I have, and you're gonna see it. At least I hope not. If you do, I am sorry. We're gonna open it up, and I'm gonna bring it into my other place, so you shouldn't see it. Need to delete these. Alright, still looking good. Alright, you can't see it. Good. Very good. Alright. We're gonna go to this compositing node tree. Why can't I interact with it? Okay. And we need to give it some stuff. Hold on real quick. Okie dokie, a defocus. Another mix. And this is just for the render, to make the render look a bit better. You do all of the... Now, sometimes some aren't done. Oh, fuck. I think those are 2 glares. My fucking blender on my other PC is not wanting to work. Great. Another glare. Another glare. That looks like a color balance. Alright. Let's first put H in each. Make this bigger? No, I can't. What the fuck? It must be because I have 2 blenders open and it's freaking out. So, we first do a mix. Let me plug the... Why'd the music stop? Just realized. Alright, then we do a defocus. God, stop freaking out! God, you're annoying. Plug the mist into the Z. Then we do the glares. Now first we're going to do a fog glow. Then a streaks. And a balance. Now we're gonna, yeah, see? You could see it already doing its thing. As you can see, it's a bit much, so we do 0.5. Turn down its strength just a tad. As you can see, that's not good. Make this. Let's try some different color balancing. That looks good. Different colors. That looks good. And we have ourselves our render. Took us 1 hour and 8 minutes. Let's set this to an aspect of 200. And we're starting the render process. And voila. Render is complete. Let's save it. Save as Blender Ivy render. I'm gonna save this. Oh, bad. I'm gonna have to task manager it. That would suck if I do. I'm gonna have to task manager it. There we go. We already saved Ivy render, so we're gonna quit that. Gonna drag in the new render. Voila. Now, if I wanted to, I could make this easier on myself, but I don't want to be easier on myself. We're gonna add some little shots here, just to give it some pizzazzery. I like to, most of the time do in contract, an inverse, and just do that. You can create a nice little border. That wasn't much. So what I also usually do is just, 20. I then reverse it. And now you can see the black borders a lot better. Here you can see the character within frame. I usually do like a letterbox style. add some drama to it. But what I really like to do that makes it pop out a lot is I usually shave the character off a sort of 3D effect. It's really cool for making a character pop out at the screen. It's really nice. So let me grab my pen. And that's why I usually use some Blender magic to make this part easier. But this is really simple. And it doesn't need to be perfect. What counts is the whole picture, not the little bits. Most people don't even recognize the little bits. That's just how people are. Like, if you're ever worried about, oh, this little bit here in the art looks weird. Nobody notices the minor details in art. Not really. It's when they start looking for the minor details that they start noticing it. But at the start, when you're first looking at it at a glance, you won't notice shit. You'll notice the complete product, not its individual parts. Which is perfectly fine. That's just how we are. Hell, I do it. I've just kind of trained myself to do it less. And there is no one more hard on art than the artist itself. You cannot hate the artwork more than the artist hates the artwork. Except for things like Puppy Chan and all them. They're a bit different. Here we go. Voila. And this is a bit too much on the bottom one. So we just axe it a little bit. No, it's not enough. There. And of course, if I wanted to, I could make this bigger. Kind of makes it look like a comic panel. And I can add my signature noise and whatnot. Like, what became part of my style was I would do a chromatic aberration. And chromatic aberration adds this little flair to it. I really like how it just, how cool it makes it look. And there's a lot other stuff we can do. This is a big part about making renders, is taking it into an art program or whatever and just having fun with it. It's a very lengthy process, but when you get it done, you get it done. And that adds some halftones. I will probably, with the halftones, do some chromatic aberration too. Slight chromatic. Very slight. You can see them more in light surfaces, which is good. If I do like an add, you see, you'll immediately see them, and that's not good. You don't want that. An overlay? Peak. And I can make them smaller. This is a really big glob of them. And since I made them smaller, I can make them a bit more powerful without it drawing so much attention. Like, it's really green right now because of the chromatic aberration. So the more I turn it up, the more green it kind of gets. So we don't want that too much. So what I'll do is we'll take this thing here, it turns them back to white, add a color node, it mutes them to gray. I'm going to turn this down. Not the biggest difference, but it's a difference. And as you can see, you can barely kind of tell, which isn't that good. I want you to be able to tell. So we're going to make them a bit bigger again. And not undo anymore? No. Alright. So they're back to being big. So now we can easily tell that they're there. And again, we're going to do the gray trick. We're going to apply the thingamabob here. Turn it to a color node. And set it to 50. There we go. And I can add maybe some like noise here. I have a really nice cool noise thing for most of my artwork. Like here, let's grab one of my newer artworks. Where's one of my newer ones? There's one of the newer ones that look good. Here. This was a background piece for Moon Knight. I'm having really trouble with Moon Knight right now. I'm trying to draw Moon Knight. The only problem with Moon Knight is I'm trying to draw him where his focus is on the cape. Where he's in a pose where it's not just Moon Knight that's the focus, it's the cape that's the focus, and that's hard. That's really, really hard. So this was a background piece I made for it. Did not turn out well. Well, the background did. The pose, not so much. What we have here is the noise I usually use. We'll just turn it sideways. There we go. And hit overlay. Turn it down a bit. And this just adds this a little bit of extra kind of detail, a little bit of flair, a little bit of style to it. It's not the biggest deal. It just adds a little something. And there we go. You have Blender Ivy. I'll post that later today. And I hope you guys enjoy. That's how I do a lot of my blenders. It was a lot of fun. I know nobody talked today and nobody probably showed up. That's okay. It is what it is. Hope you guys have fun. I'll be doing more of the cats later.